हुआ है।
जी धन्यवाद आपका संजय हमारे साथ जुड़ने के लिए। वी नाउ मूविंग फॉरवर्ड टू सम अदर न्यूज़ कमिंग आवर वे। Well, despite the mid-air turbulence incidents, Air India flight AI2379 from Phuket to Delhi completed its journey in just 3 hours and 49 minutes. That is around 25 minutes faster than its average flight time of 4 hours and 15 minutes over the past 6 days. The aircraft landed safely in Delhi after the turbulence, which Air India said caused a brief change in altitude. The earlier arrival suggests that the flight was expedited following the in-flight emergency while prioritizing a safe landing. Let me go across to my colleague Atul Ranjan, who continues to be with us live on this broadcast. Atul, this was obviously a very scary incident in mid-air. However, we are also now getting to know through reports that this particular flight completed its journey early and prioritized a safe landing.
Well, yes, an analysis by NewsX clearly shows the fact that, this particular flight, which obviously Air India operates every day from Phuket to Delhi, that typically takes about 4 hours, 15 minutes on a normal day to complete its journey and land in Delhi at the IGI airport. But today, on August 4, when the whole incident of mid-air turbulence has happened, what we have found out through the flight data is that this particular flight just took 3 hours and 49 minutes from to complete the journey, and this despite the fact that it also suffered mid-air turbulence, and where several people, passengers, crew members alike, all of them suffered serious injuries as well. So clearly, this particular flight, landed in Delhi 25 minutes before the typical arrival time. That clearly shows that, the crew members as well as the pilots of the flight clearly and understood the gravity of the situation, the gravity of the emergency, and the whole damage that was caused, not just to the people, but also to the aircraft. Some of the visuals that we have seen, that, the whole cabin, luggage area, that we can see that has been damaged as well. So that really prompted pilots to, quickly complete the journey, and that is why we saw this 25 minutes prior arrival, which was sharply at 11 a.m. at the Terminal 3 of the Delhi airport.
Right, I'll request you to please stay on with us. We are tracking some more developments from this story. Well, the Phuket-Delhi flight encountered severe turbulence during the journey, leaving several passengers injured. Fortis Hospital has now confirmed that all 7 passengers were assessed in the emergency department and treatment was started immediately. After initial stabilization, the patients were then shifted for radiological tests and are currently under observation. An Air India coordination team is also present at the hospital to assist with patient care and family communication. So Atul, when we got reports of passengers also being injured, now we are getting reports that they have been shifted to Fortis Hospital. Their treatment has already begun.
Well, yes, in fact, right now I'm standing at the Fortis Hospital, and we have been able to speak to several of the patients as well. This is the Fortis Hospital in Vasant Kunj, where at least 7 of the passengers, as well as including, crew members, were brought in here, and quickly, a yellow, yellow code was activated by the hospital in order to smoothen the whole medical process as well as the coordination between the medical team. And now what we're given to understand is that out of the 7 people, at least 4 of them are crew members. All of them are female and about age of 25 to 30 years, while at least 3 of them were, were passengers, out of which 2 were females and 1 male. Now what we're given to understand from the Fortis Hospital sources is that at this point of time, all the 3 passengers, have been discharged after their, treatment, but the 4 crew members, they are said to have suffered serious injuries. In fact, what we're learning is that all the 4 crew members, all of them are female. Out of those 4, in fact, 2 of them are said to have suffered serious spinal injuries. And Another third one is also suspected to be suffering from the same spinal injury. However, the third crew member is already undergoing test, and that it needs to be confirmed. While the fourth crew member, the fourth air hostess, is said to be suffering from some pelvic injuries, is what we are learning from the Fortis Hospital. So this is the latest update that we have. 7 passengers, including 4 crew members, were brought in here at the Fortis Hospital after undergoing some of the basic medical first aid that was provided to them at a medical care center that is established in-house at the Delhi airport after disembarking from the Air India flight. Now, later they were brought to the Fortis Hospital, out of which 3 passengers have been discharged. Right now, 4 crew members continue to get medical treatment here at the Fortis Hospital. And as of now, the yellow code that was activated earlier, that has been deactivated, as situation of the passengers and the patients continues to stabilize as we go forward. And in fact, a team of the GMR airport as well as Air India team, they are also here at the Fortis Hospital to coordinate and take regular updates about the progress of the treatment that these crew members are undergoing at the Fortis Hospital in Vasant Kunj here.
All right. Thank you so much, Atul, for all those updates on